Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today I'll be trying out the Cyberpunk 2077 HD Reworked Project Mod, and this is a texture mod created by HalkHogan. You can get this over at nexusmods.com. Now, this author particularly is quite well known because he did a lot of work with The Witcher 3 and did a similar HD Reworked project as well. So basically, just a few highlights about the mod. So what does it change? So it basically reworks to high resolution, many various environment textures. Basically for the whole of Night City, Badlands, including high quality roads, walls, terrain, dirt, graffiti, vegetation, objects, and more. So it does the modification hurt performance. Basically, the author says it doesn't really affect performance, providing that you have enough VRAM to deal with what the extra textures will bring. If you've got enough VRAM, your performance should remain the same. And it's very, very easy to install. Just download the file. I've already done that, but I'll show you how it looks. So you get two files. You get to choose a basic one if you've got like a card that's, I guess, got 8 gigabytes of VRAM or less, and it would only use 400 megabytes of VRAM more than the base game. Now, if you want to play at like 2K or 4K displays and you've got, let's just say, a graphics card that can do with VRAM worth of like 10 gigabytes or more, this one is better for you. It's about 700 megabytes download. It's not a big file. You basically download the file. I've already done that. And you'll get a zip folder. You unzip it and you'll just have an archive folder. So I'm using the GOG version of the game. So you literally just go to the root directory of the game, and you'll see a folder called archive. You literally just grab that folder you've unzipped and drop it into that main folder, and that's it. It's very, very simple. I've already got Cyberpunk 2077 running, and I've already installed the mod. So when you load the game up, there won't be any difference to your options. So I'm playing at a resolution of 3840 by 2160. With reflexes on as I am using frame generation. But I'm not using any upscaling, so this is still a native image, just with the AI generated frames. But as you can see, I'm using all ray tracing at Psycho, and the game is practically maxed out. Also, I've got maximum crowd density as well. So I'm just going to put on my on-screen display here. To the left, this is with MSI Afterburner and Revo Trident Statistics Server. You can see all of my GPU and CPU statistics. Note that you can see that the dedicated VRAM usage is around 14 gigabytes. So that's quite high. You won't have too many GPUs that have more than 12. So you will have the RX 6800 XT, 6800. A lot of NVIDIA cards are 12 gigabytes or less. You'll need to get yourself one of the new cards if you really want to run this mod without having any performance issues, and if you want to play at 4K. But I'm just gonna drive around now, just play the game a little bit and see how it looks. It's not something that's gonna just jump straight out at you. You know, it is there, but it's not amazingly apparent. But it definitely helps the quality of the game. Some of these kind of blurry textures are now gone. Okay, we've got some action over here. Let's deal with these guys. Some mad war going on. It's like Militech versus Arasaka or something. Literally, there's no siding with any of them. They'll just shoot me anyway, so I'm just going to kill everybody I can. Let's take that turret out. All of these security guards want to take me down now. It looks like there's only 2 left.
Target hit! Head down! Keep it together!
So you like the sword. Man. That was brutal.
He's hit.
Okay, I think that's all of them. Not too sure what this dispute was about, but I came over here and I ended it. So just peeling away from the game now, looking more against what's actually changed. HalkHogan's actually took the time to give you a comparison of some of the old textures. So this is what the default road texture would look like, and then this is how it looks when it's been reworked. So it's quite a resolution jump, much more clarity. Then you've got this surface texture here, which is a stock one, and then you've got the reworked one. It's a lot more high resolution. So there's a wall of graffiti here, and that looks considerably improved. So what has been changed isn't always going to be so noticeable, but if you take the time to look at it, it's definitely appreciated. Because if you look at this texture, it's very, very muddy. This is like a lot more high definition, and you can kind of work out just what this actually is supposed to look like rather than this. It looks a little bit like tessellation on low or something. So, HalkHogan's done some great work here. This bit's got like concrete and a bit of overgrowth, and that looks a lot more pronounced now with the reworked texture. So a lot of work's gone into this, and it's definitely appreciated. So if you are watching, I appreciate your work. Hope you continue to improve, and just continue with the game now. So I can confirm it doesn't really change performance, and everything looks a little bit more sharp and crisp. I'm gonna quickly buy this car. That's why I came over here. Trying to add to my car collection. Let's see if there's any missions nearby I can do. So peak nearby that I can get involved in. So Cyberpunk 2077, definitely one of my favorite games, so very much looking forward to the DLC.
Basilisk, it's ready. Would you like to drive it?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Sure, be there soon.
Fuck me, it is awesome.
So I hear.
Okay, I guess we're gonna go on CPAN. Put my OSD back on. Anyway, as I was saying, I'm very much looking forward to the DLC, and I cannot wait. So this month there's I think there's a GDC event with NVIDIA, and I think they're gonna announce the overdrive, the ray tracing overdrive patch for this game. So I'll probably be doing a video on that this month as well. That's going to be extremely demanding, so I'm expecting not the best performance, but I just want to see how much of a visual upgrade it actually is going to be. Just wanted to avoid that conflict. Really not interested in fighting any more goons. I could take myself back out to the Badlands. One thing I will say about this game, it does look a lot better at night, unfortunately. It's almost as if in the daytime it looks almost like previous gen in some places, but at night the contrast and textures just pop a lot better. Wish this car had better control. It's fast, but it's a bit lacking in grip. But I'm loving DLSS3 on this game. It really does help the experience. Input lag's not a problem. And for what I'm seeing, there isn't really much artifacts or anything that I've noticed while playing. Probably if you slow down every frame, you probably see something, but honestly, while you're playing, it doesn't really become apparent, even if there are some. So for me, it's probably one of the best things NVIDIA has brought out in the last 4 or 5 years. Let's take the left. I don't know what it is about this game, but no matter how fast you're going, it doesn't necessarily feel any different. So hopefully in future games, CD Projekt Red can do something about that. This problem with this car, it's terrible on off-road surfaces, so I've got to drive real slow and careful here. Still maintaining a nice smooth experience though. I'm just looking at all the textures and trying to see something noticeable, but honestly I can't really tell the difference from the eye, but you'd have to really stop and look at the surfaces without doing anything to really appreciate the work. Still using around 14 gigabytes of RAM though. Okay, let's see what Panam's up to.
Just a little more time. Yeah, you turn it into a goddamn rocket ship. I know.
All ready to go?
Hey, V. No, not yet.
Carol still needs to check if Militech left any ice in the systems.
Corpos haven't shown up in person to report the loss?
No, I think we managed to keep them off our scent.
We left the trucks with the big Corpo logos down by the Raffin camp, which was almost as much fun as leaving a bag of flaming dog shit on their doorstep.
Fuck, made it look like it just came back from a Corpo War tour. Nice touch.
Everything's fine. Clean as a whistle.
I always wanted to take one of these suckers for a spin.
Which is exactly how all those naive gonks landed at the front. Didn't even need to be recruited. They just showed you the
Go on, hop in. Everything is set.
I know what comes next, so it's a little X-rated, so I'll probably come back and do this part of the game a little bit later. So for now, Panam, nice to see you, but I have to go somewhere else. Probably wait till nighttime now. Okay guys, I'm in the city centre now, so I'm just going to walk around a little bit, just appreciate some of these new textures a little bit more. I mean, the game does just look nice, sharp and crisp. And it feels silky smooth as well. Trying not to get myself run over. I know these are one of the textures that were redone. Looking real nice and crisp. Leave those guys alone. Oh, in a car. That's a fancy outfit. Bunch of corpos, really. We've done a better job with the variation of clothing now. The hell? This guy's just walking around with a gimp suit. What? Man, that is wild.
Take this, you corporal bastard!
What's going on over here?
Cocksucking suits.
Okay, there might be some police brutality over here going on. Let's see what's going on over here.
Fuck you looking at? Nothing to see here. Move along!
What's going on here?
This your first day in Night City? What's it fucking look like? Get out of here, pissant!
Leave him alone.
See this badge? That means I can do whatever the fuck I want.
Is that right?
Get out of luck!
They Obviously, you guys didn't hear a V. Right, so I've dealt with the cops. What are they doing to this guy?
Rise and shine, corpo swine.
Oh, fuck. Shit. Well, if it wasn't for you, I'd be... Well, thank you. Were you sent by the company?
Wrong answer.
Then, hold on. What do you want from me?
The truth. What do they want from you?
I have no idea. They said something about some slut and a virtue. But when I asked what I had to do with it, they started beating on me so hard, I thought I'd die. This city's really going down the drain. For the police to do this in plain sight for no reason.
Go on. Get out of here.
But I don't understand. Just like that. For nothing in return.
Nothing.
I don't believe you. You saved me just like that because you felt like it?
Don't measure others by your own yardstick, prick.
Least he could say was thank you, but it's okay. It's Night City. I wouldn't expect anything less. It's an upgrade, but it's a subtle one. Again, it's not just going to jump out at you that, wow, I'm using a HD texture mod. Because pretty much everything looks nice and crisp now. So, yeah, great work. Hopefully we'll get some more mods like this that will enhance the visual experience. Still one of the better ray tracing games out there for sure.
All right, you got it.
What's going on over here?
Looks like someone wants trouble.
Maybe. That's for the wrong dude, boy. They just used to. I'm a bit disappointed. What you do with a few more guys? What's going on down here? Slice and dice. Performance is really low down here for some reason. I'm not too sure what's going on. I'm all the way down into the 30s. That's the first one I've seen now. Let's use a gun.
¿Qué fue eso? Sign up for this shit.
Oh, you didn't.
Te lo mereces, sabroso. ¡A huevo! ¡Es nuestro momento!
Okay, I think that's all of them. They were doing some kind of drug deal when he went bad. Oh well. Let's get out of here. Yeah, that's dropped to 30 FPS out of nowhere was pretty strange, very unusual. But few and far in between for sure. I should probably put my gun away. Don't want to upset anybody. As you can see, I'm using around 15 gigabytes of VRAM now. So even if you got 16 gigabytes of VRAM, you may even be cutting it close. What is going on? Okay, I want to stay on the main road. I don't really want to get involved with all of these weird squabbles with the gangs. Across the road here. She's wasted. Anyway guys, I think I'll leave it there. Just trying out the HD Reworked project on Cyberpunk. It's a nice upgrade. It's not a massive upgrade, but you know, I'll take everything I can get to make this game better. So hopefully there's a lot of more modders cooking stuff up behind the scenes. And that's pretty much it for me guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. And as always, thanks for watching.